Nathan, Whitby Town out with the FA Trophy at the first stage. A bit of a strange game to sum up because there was plenty of positive to start with and towards the end, but in the middle, probably a few things you'll rather not look back on.
Yeah, listen, the opposition we're playing against are the best in the league, it goes without saying. The instruction was to go toe-to-toe with them, play football. We scored. We didn't capitalise on a couple of other chances that we had, and then they started to come in the game and they soaked up the pressure as an experienced team would, and they came into the game and deservedly I think we got the first goal. The next two goals were mistakes from our side of things, just poor decision making. They exploited us a little bit on our left hand side. We regrouped at half time, and I don't think anybody could question our lads' endeavour, and the aggressiveness that we showed. Yes, they had spells, but we finished it really strongly, and I think we're very, very unlucky not to come out with something from the game.
Yeah, and that start to the game, 6 minutes in, Jacob Grafton heading home, and that came on the back of really the way Whitby started from the front foot. It all looked like they were going to be the side we're going to score first.
Top level football, particularly for the level that we're playing at. And again, you've got to do it against a very good, experienced side. We did that. It was fully deserved. We just didn't capitalise on that sustained pressure for the next 10-15 minutes when we carved them open at times. And that's what you've got to do against good teams. You've got to put them to bed. We didn't do that. Gave them a lifeline. They come back into it, and they've advanced the next round.
Yeah, and with signs that we're going to grow into the half a bit more, which you would expect. But it was really the first opening that eventually resulted in that first goal scored as well. And it seems to be from that point that defensively Whitby probably had a few too many questions asked of them and perhaps didn't deal with things as much as they could have done.
Well, listen, they're going about an experienced side. Their front line, their attacking players, they're a class above our level. That goes without saying. They probed, they found an area of the pitch where they thought they could exploit us, and they kept putting into that area. We were a little bit inexperienced. We didn't group ourselves correctly, and they fully took advantage of it, and that's credit to them because that's what they do. For us, it's a learning curve. It took us till half time to really get ourselves together. Second half, they've not done that. So just a key part of the game where their experience is told, and they've took advantage with clinical and ruthless side to the team that they are.
Yeah, and half time going in 3-1 down. After that really bright start that we did make, I'm sure it was a big kick in the teeth, but at the same time the key was going to be coming out in the second half that they don't concede a fourth shortly afterwards.
Yeah, well, we were outstanding with the ball in the first half. We were the total opposite without the ball, and that was the difference. You've got a young group of lads, they're constantly learning. Ongoing days, it goes for us. We work, just as hard off the ball, but I'm going to give Radcliffe a bit of credit because the experience and the players that they've got. At times in that first half, they made us look like schoolboys. The way we defended, so I'm going to give them a little bit of credit on that. But we didn't manage to ride the storm. Going in at 3-1, we still thought we had a chance. And second half, they have give everything, but that's not without Radcliffe having a huge part of the game in possession. So I think we're unlucky. Listen, they've had an hard game here today, and I think they know that.
Yeah, and typically the goal back from Whitby to get it back to 3-2 came possibly a little too late, but on the back of that though, a couple of chances where they could have gone in.
There was. Last 10 minutes we've really asked questions of Radcliffe. Just that instinct of reading that second ball, and we do get something from the game. But it was too little too late, but I can't question the lads. It's a cup tie, somebody's got to go through. I think on the balance of play they're deserved winners, but I've got to look at the quality of what we showed at times. It's about doing it more consistently and for the duration of the game. Difficult conditions, it was a real sunny day. I can't ask any more of it.
Yeah, on the whole, I suppose we're taking the positives, from it, the fact that you have pushed, albeit a changed side, but still a very strong, side that are leading the league, as you mentioned.
Yeah, listen, it's a squad game. We've shuffled it around a little bit, a couple of little niggles here and there, but they're a good team. They're going to go in the next league up and they'll be somewhere near the top. There's no doubt about it. Brilliant, great team. But we've gone toe to toe, and when you say there's lots to take from it, there is a hell of a lot to take from it. We're a very, very good footballing side. We create chances. Just today, not quite clinical enough in the right areas. And I'm not going to certainly have a go at our lads there. They've left everything out there. Just the wrong side of the result on the day.
And full week off now, and then next week it's the big one, probably your biggest game in charge of Whitby so far, that fourth qualifying game down at Chelmsford in the FA Cup. I'm sure it's one that you're looking forward to, and again you'll be doing a lot of research on there this week.
Yeah, with the usual stuff that we need to do, obviously on opposition, that goes without saying. We've got to be prepared for it. but nothing changes for us. The only difference is obviously we're going down overnight. We have to, because the distance that it is. It's up to us to get the lads mentally prepared for it. Like you say, it's a massive game for the football club, but we're going to embrace it. We're going to go down there, and just as we have today, we're going to go toe to toe with a team that are, you know, on paper, you know, they've got more quality than us. They're in a better league, so they'll be firm favourites. But you know, lads have got nothing to fear. They've showed today again against a very good team what they can do. So we'll go to Chelmsford, and we'll make a right go of it, and hopefully we can advance the next round.
Yeah, one of those as well where I suppose the fact they're at the home team, do you think that possibly suits Whitby in a way, the fact that, you know, the pressure's all going to be on the home side to try and really take the game to us?
Really, we've got to approach it in the right way. Can't really worry about the opposition. We go out and play our own game, see if we can exploit them. But yeah, they'll have the home crowd. I'm sure they won't want to replay back up at Whitby. I think that goes without saying. No, we're going there for the win. It's as simple as that. And we need to be positive, play on the front foot. Lots and lots of courage and aggression, and that's what Chelmsford are going to get. So, we're looking forward to it.
Oh,